Hi everyone, you're watching Tweak Library and we are back with Tweak Friday where we'll take you through what went by in the tech world in the past few days. Samsung will soon roll out repair mode for those sending their Galaxy phones for repair. This feature will essentially lock down your data but not your phone. As such, the repair technician will be able to test everything, but they won't be able to access your data. Once you get back your phone, you can re-authenticate, disable this mode and access data. Samsung has announced this feature in a Korean press release that is launching this feature in Korea in Galaxy S21. If you have been using Amazon Drive for storing files on the cloud, it is time for you to move to alternatives because Amazon's cloud storage medium is shutting down on December 31st, 2023 and no new uploads will be allowed on the servers from January 31st, 2023. Amazon has apparently taken this decision to focus on Amazon Photos for video and photo storage. Microsoft Teams will soon allow users to more efficiently turn on or off their cameras while in a meeting. More specifically, and as update reads on Microsoft 365 roadmap, instead of fumbling with your mouse or keypad to bring up the meeting stage and then press the video icon, a simple click of a button will allow the user to quickly control their video state. In case of an emergency, Google might share Nest security camera footage with law enforcement agencies like Amazon, and that too without a warrant. Google and Amazon are amongst a few of the companies that follow this practice, whereas companies like Eufy, Arlo, Apple and Bytes have all confirmed that they don't share data without a proper court order or warrant. In an effort to cut down unskippable ads and other misinformation, Google has released a slew of updates. One such update is that full screen ads will be prohibited if they can't be closed after 15 seconds. The new rules also mandate that ads shouldn't be unexpected. This means that they shouldn't pop up right after you load a level. The upcoming beta launch of Windows 11 will feature improvements to the Microsoft Defender endpoint cybersecurity. In its recent blog post, Microsoft announced that it will now protect users from ransomware and advanced attacks. The software giant Microsoft has developed a new native Apple Silicon version of Microsoft Teams, which will apparently boost the performance of Microsoft Teams on Macs with the latest M1 or M2 chips, even on high-resolution monitors. Gmail search suggestions are soon going to become more accurate and personalized. Google has announced that searching for files, conversations, or contact information will bring up more contextual results in the Gmail search box. The search tool will also take into account historical activity, such as how often you interact with somebody. You will soon be able to create and edit videos on Google Videos. Wow! You will be able to either build a project from the scratch or choose a theme and subjects to whip up a montage of photos and videos. There is, however, a catch. The video editing tool will be first available on Chromebook, and there is no hint as to when will the feature roll out to Google Photos users. Microsoft OneDrive is set to receive a new feature in which it will rename the files automatically and eliminate sync issues. That is going to solve a lot of problem for me. This means it will no longer annoy users by notifying them that their files and folders were not synced properly. More specifically, it will remove invalid characters from file names such as backward slashes, asterisks, and even colons. That's great, by the way.
Lately, Zoom has acknowledged a high-level security risk and asked all its users to update the software to the latest version. Why? By leveraging this tool, hackers could trick users into installing a malicious program by putting Zoom's cryptographic signature on it. Once installed, attackers can gain control over a user's system, letting them modify, delete, or add files on the device. Apple has reached the 6th beta round, providing developers fresh new builds of iOS 16 and iPadOS 16 for testing. The major highlights in iOS 16 includes a fresh, highly customizable lock screen, along with updates to focus mode, improvements to photos, messages, editing, and SharePlay with improved device intelligence, enhanced controller support, and too much more. WhatsApp has never been great with multi-device support, but the new Windows app no longer needs to be connected to WhatsApp on your phone at all times. WhatsApp's desktop app works on all computers with Mac operating system 10.9 and Windows 8 or higher. Now you can find your contacts in the app, attach emojis and files in your messages. In fact, voice dictation is supported as well. Besides launching a dedicated app for Windows and Mac operating system, WhatsApp has introduced a new feature for its beta users, which enables users to recover their messages deleted via the delete from the option. Using it, one will be able to recover messages through an undo pop-up available for a few seconds after deleting the message. The US Federal Election Commission has approved a Google plan on Thursday to let campaign emails bypass the Gmail spam filters. Now the ability to opt out remains available while Gmail's existing phishing, malware and illegal content policies remain in effect. Starting August 23, 2022, Apple customers will be able to perform more than dozens of repairs on their MacBook themselves. These include fixes to the top case with the battery, the display, the trackpad and more. For the time being, the self-service repair will be available only to the US users who have M1 MacBooks like MacBook Air or MacBook Pro 13. A similar self-repair system was rolled out for iPhone users last year in November. A new update will let users leave a meeting from all their devices with a single tap. This will especially be beneficial for users who have joined a meeting on multiple devices. Although the feature is in a development phase, but the update is expected to be released in August 2022, and when released, it will be available on the web, desktop, Mac, Android and iOS. Google Meet users who use light adjustment or background blur on low power laptops will notice better background effects now, thanks to the hardware in the cloud that takes off the load off your computer. The new version Google Meet can result in up to 30% savings in CPU use, which won't just result in longer laptop's battery life, but even improve the quality of effect. Google will soon extend this improvement to Google Meet stylized background. Are you a fan of podcast or fan of creating podcasts? There's a good news for you. YouTube's new landing page will feature popular podcast episodes and playlists for you. For many users, the website youtube.com/podcast still returns 404 not found. But those who are able to access it can see popular channels, episodes, playlists, as well as recommended shows. We aren't much aware of YouTube's long-term plans as far as podcasts are concerned, but Google is positioning itself as an alternative to the likes of Spotify and Apple Podcasts. WhatsApp's new Windows app will no longer be hooked to your smartphone. What's even better is that its interface has been tweaked to look more streamlined and smart. As of now, the new app is being gradually rolled out by WhatsApp and you will be soon able to download it from Microsoft Store. So that was all for this week. If you found these news pieces interesting, don't forget to hit the like button and do subscribe to Tweak Library.